That's true too. More water, you brush your teeth and stuff like that. Uh, you know, locally around here, again, our Morgantown Utility Board is on top of this. They're always watching what's in the content of the water. They've monitored the fracking over there. And I feel very comfortable with the job that our Morgantown Utility Board does. But now what they're doing, they have new technology. Actually, I don't even really think it's new technology. I think it's technology that they've used out in Texas and the Midwest and stuff. That it's a vertical drill, and then it kind of curves and goes horizontal. So it's called horizontal drilling. And then they'll go out a certain distance, and then that's where the fracking. That's where they capture the gas, and that's what's called fracking. My general opinion is that I think that there needs to be I think it needs to be regulated. I think that what the state has done, implementing some regulations from last year, is a beginning. It's not the end of it. I think they have a basis, but I still think more regulations need to happen. A group of people thought it was a problem, and it was monitored by our utility board very closely, and they were actually on top of it, and there was nothing, everything worked out fine. The well was drilled, and there wasn't any type of exposure or anything like that to harm the environment. I can't say that it's not harming the environment. I just think that it's kind of like the oil boom. It's like the gas boom, and it's new, and a lot of things need to be monitored and regulations need to be worked out. So, concerning the economic impact, I mean, it puts a lot of people to work here in West Virginia. We're a poor state, and definitely it's going to pick up the slack. I know all the EPA regulations that have been in effect by the current administration. The federal administration, has been hurting the coal industry in the state of West Virginia, and again, the gas industry is really a new industry here in West Virginia, and it sure is going to help the unemployment rate here in West Virginia with this boom. And it's getting worse and worse all the time for the whole state of West Virginia, the coal industry. But it's not going to hurt any of the people that are working in the coal industry right now. I think the long-term effect on the coal industry is going to be the federal regulations that are put forth out of Washington, and the EPA and their stringent regulations that they're putting forth. The people that are coming into the state right now are experienced in this. A lot of them come from Texas, out in the Midwest, and they've been doing this for the last 40, 50 years. So they're experienced people that have come in. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stick around. They're going to come in, kind of get things started, and then eventually, it's going to be well-paying jobs for the citizens that live in the state of West Virginia. Well, the past city council took it upon themselves to extend our city border 1 mile outside the city limits and put regulations and stop the drilling of that well. Well, it went to the circuit judge here in the county, ruled on that, basically said, no, you can't do that. You can't supersede the state drilling within the city limits. And that's what, and city council went ahead and voted on that and implemented zoning within the city limits concerning drilling. We do have places, though, drilling can be done on West Virginia University property, and drilling can be done out at our municipal airport. We've got a lot of property out there, so those are two places that are kind of exempt from this. But there are regulations, the distances and stuff that they have to do that have been put in the ordinances